I think that when it comes to Naruto versus Hunter x Hunter characters, it's pretty easy to say most of the time that Naruto characters win because of the difference in power. I mean, keep in mind, Kid Kakashi was already lightning speed, whereas in Hunter x Hunter, the only lightning speed characters are like Netero, Meruem, the Royal Guards, Adolgon, and like Godspeed Killua probably. Whereas in Naruto, Kid Kakashi is already lightning speed, and characters like Kidomaru or Choji as Genin are stated to be able to do lightning speed attacks, and Kakashi as an adult can dodge lightning or intercept lightning. Same with characters like Shikamaru or etc, etc, Tenten for example. So those characters who are not even really Hokage level are able to essentially dodge lightning. So when you put those characters who are not even the top tiers in Naruto being as fast or even faster than characters that are at the top of the hierarchy in Hunter x Hunter, it's pretty hard to argue that like someone like Itachi, who is a Hokage level character, he was a Hokage level character when he was like 12 years old. So like he was already defeating Orochimaru, who is stronger than Kakashi, who was dodging lightning as a kid. So it's absolutely insane. And on the other hand, we have Illumi, who is probably not even as fast as Godspeed Killua or the Royal Guards or the King or all these characters. So just speed wise, he would just get obliterated. But also in terms of strength, the best ability Illumi has is his Needleman. But his Needleman needs to, contact the adversary. Whereas when it comes to Itachi, he doesn't even need to throw anything at him. I mean, he has Amaterasu, which could easily burn those needles, right? We've seen Sasuke being able to essentially Amaterasu entire weapons made of very strong metals. So it wouldn't be outside of Itachi's capability, especially since he is way stronger than someone like Illumi in terms of strength, given his Bijou tier, at least Bijou tier power, which Bijou are able to destroy mountains and stuff, whereas the strongest characters in Hunter x Hunter barely get to destroy like mountains and cities, and that's like with a nuclear bomb. So speed wise and strength wise, Itachi has the advantage, but also with Amaterasu and the Susanoo and a bunch more jutsus like substitution, he would be able to dodge or block the needles. But even then, his attack is way more instantaneous. If we assume both universes are like combined into one, and you can assume Genjutsu works on Illumi will already be under Genjutsu in like a second without even realizing it, and he would be absolutely losing the battle. One Tsukuyomi, and I'm being generous by saying Tsukuyomi because Itachi's illusions are already insane even without Tsukuyomi, but if he used Tsukuyomi, he could literally kill Illumi through Tsukuyomi by breaking his mind, which is, yes, it's a thing he can do. He already did it. And even if he, let's say, couldn't kill him with that, it's still in Illumi's mind, it would be taking like, I don't know, days, whereas for Itachi has been like a second, and in the time it takes Illumi to wake up from the Tsukuyomi, assuming he can even do that, which probably can't because we haven't seen him doing anything like that. Itachi could like slash his throat, cut his head, seal him with the Totsuka blade, burn him with Fire Style or Amaterasu or any of the multiple of attacks he has, and most likely he could defeat Illumi easily. I understand that they're both the brother who bullied the best friend's main character, but I mean, even when it comes to characters, I think Itachi is a better character than Illumi. But even if he wasn't, he would still beat Illumi. Just because kind of how stuff works in Naruto is that they have like a lot of, like in Hunter x Hunter, someone like Crollo or Kurapika having multiple abilities, it's something very, very rare. Like they're very special for having those, right? Like they have a lot of abilities and everyone's like, what? Look how many they have. Whereas other characters have like one ability or maybe one power that connects to a few abilities that are very similar. Whereas in Naruto, Itachi has a giant spiritual monster thing behind him. He has unstoppable black fire, he has normal fire, he has illusions, he has like substitutions and crows and weapons and stuff. He has illusions that can create infinite universes inside your mind. Like Naruto is just broken when it comes to stuff like this. And even if we were to equalize strength and speed, let's say they weren't a factor, let's say they were both equal, Itachi still has the illusions, still has the unstoppable fire, still has a bunch of stuff that Illumi just couldn't deal with only his needles.